Nobody wants to put a new roof over their head. It's too expensive. And if they can extend the life of that roof and get 5 more years or 10 more years, it's a no-brainer.
Clients always ask us, James, what can we do? We don't have the money to replace this roof. This is an alternative. This really works.
I started to realize what this was going to bring to our market and the roofing industry.
It adds life, so you need not necessarily rip off a roof and re-roof again.
This is a great financial decision for us as a community.
When I walked around up there, you could definitely tell it's not so crunchy up there. The pliability, the flexibility, the shingle has been restored.
I knew it was going to be a game changer, something that would really disrupt the roofing industry.
The Roof Maxx product was a small percentage of cost of replacing a roof.
I've done some research. I know how the shingles are put together, and this is the only product that I know that is actually proven to work. That's why I called them to do it on my own personal house.
The roofing manufacturers started to repackage their product. What was called a 25, changed it to a 30, then to a 40, then to a 50, and many of the manufacturers today call it a lifetime product that weighs 1/3 less than the old 30-year product back in the 80s and early 90s. These roofs are failing in 10, 15, 20 years.
So the manufacturers, in an effort to cut their costs so they can make more profit, were reducing the amount of asphalt they put into the shingles, thus giving homeowners less protection in the long run.
Almost every manufacturer has been in a national class action lawsuit.
Mike started Fiesel Roofing. He invited Todd to join him. A good blend, the two of them together, and really made Fiesel Roofing into one of the largest residential roof replacement companies in America.
But then we started getting this whole idea of how can we extend the life of roofs, especially in the downturn of 07, 08. People didn't have the money to replace a roof. And that's kind of how Roof Maxx was born.
As brothers, you created a roofing business 30 plus years ago. You've sold hundreds of millions of dollars in roof replacements, but you decided, wait a minute, the industry's changing. We're going to sell that business and start something new.
Well, what if you could replenish your roof instead of replacing it? Roof Maxx has a way to do that, and it could save you big money.
Putting off important home maintenance tasks can lead to costly investments down the road, but there is a way to add 5 years of life to your roof.
Is there really nothing else like this on the market? I mean, this seems brilliant.
An answer that adds years of life to a shingle roof is less costly to the consumer, plus it's friendly to the environment.
They started a company that was all about repair and restoration. Mike was doing a lot of research, and what he learned was there's a way that you could get more life out of a roof if you could reintroduce those oils. He had the opportunity to work with the Ohio Soybean Council, and he worked with a laboratory to help with that formula, and the Ohio State University, and was able to develop the product.
We're helping Roof Maxx not only support their current product, but also looking at future products.
We have this amazing soy-based product, which makes me happy because we're helping our American farmers. Our grandfather was a farmer.
The soy is better than petroleum because it coalesces slower, creates a tighter bond, a tougher material. Todd Fiesel got us a lot of 15-year-old shingled roofs. We brought them in the lab, we sprayed them at different applications, tried to accelerate the aging. We also shipped off a lot of samples for outside testing, and we're constantly learning about that. Dealers at Roof Maxx have been treating their roofs for over 6 to 7 years, and so those results are better than lab results.
I've replaced in my career over 3,000 roofs. Now I'm in the business of saving roofs. We put an oil back into the asphalt, which basically rejuvenates the asphalt, allowing for the expansion and contraction of the shingle and getting a lot more life.
The main benefits for a roof receiving a treatment, number one and first and foremost, is the pliability of the shingle. Secondly, it slows down the granular loss significantly. And it also helps to reseal the tabs that glue the shingles together.
The benefit of bringing in a restoration product, you're giving it some flexibility. We want our roofs to be somewhat flexible so that they can come back and continue to protect the structure.
The reason that I decided to rejuvenate it versus replace is, frankly, it was a fraction of the cost. And roof replacement's messy. You get debris in the yard, damaged plants underneath, and this was none of that. This was 1 or 2 guys up on the roof for part of a day, No mess, other than the fact the roof looked a lot better. You wouldn't even know anybody was here.
Something that really stood out about the RoofMaxx process, I think, was how simple it is. Like, it's really easy. There's no demolition. It probably took only an hour to do the entire roof. It was super easy and instant results. Like, you can see right away the difference that it makes.
Non-toxic, it's not harmful to animals, people, plants, saving the environment from loading the shingles into the landfill.
We do very much care about the environment and doing what's right, not just from the product perspective and what RoofMaxx is. It's a sustainable company, and that's pretty exciting today to be able to run a sustainable business.
What RoofMaxx does is it helps people in that they don't have to spend that $15,000, $20,000 on a new roof. They can spend pennies on the dollar and get the same result with the RoofMaxx treatment.
We're helping the American farmers, we're helping business owners live out their American dream by becoming their own independent RoofMaxx dealer, and we're helping consumers get more out of the existing roof that they have, and that's what we want. We want to help people extend the life of the roof and keep that waste out of the landfills. There's no need to replace a roof prematurely anymore.
Having an alternative, something that's reasonably priced, something that can impact their insurance, the aesthetics of their home, you know, the extended life cycle of their roof so they don't have to replace it, you know, prematurely, are all amazing benefits. So thank you for what you guys are doing and the product that you brought to the marketplace.
Yeah, thank you.
This is really a good product. It's an amazing product.
I can't think of any product between the ones I did and the 10 years of Shark Tank that have actually disrupted an industry more than RoofMaxx has disrupted the roofing industry.